All right. Today's SPY was up 0.01%, so very flat, but it wasn't without some intraday volatility with a gap up to a brand new all-time high just below that price target at 587. And with a gap up to a new all-time high outside an upper Bollinger Band, there's no surprise it was overextended, and then we saw profit taking for the rest of the day to fully close the gap. And there's nothing bearish about this chart. We are still pushing higher within a bull trend, and there is nothing on this chart after SPY just made a brand new all-time high that tells us that we are bearish. So this is just simply bullish until it's not. And as I've told you before, in order to get out of the bull trend, we are going to need to see some kind of structure breakdown of a lower low into a lower high. And that lower high rejection could take us back down towards 573. But again, there's no reason to expect it. We will need to witness it through price and then react to it. More than likely, we're just going to continue higher towards that price target at the brand new all-time high at 587, especially as long as we continue to close above the rising daily 5 EMA. If we break 587, we start pushing towards 593, and there is no reason to guess where the top is going to be. It's going to be a lot easier to ride this trend and then react if we see a reason to get bearish. So just keep all of that in mind. Objectively, this is a bull trend trending higher, and the path of least resistance is going to continue to be higher prices until we see some trend shift and some reason to believe that the bulls are no longer in control. On the NASDAQ 100 triple Qs, we were up 0.07% today, and very similar to SPY, we did gap up and leave this giant gap open, which we gave it all back by the end of the day, and we're sitting right on top of the daily 5 EMA. We still do have a bull trend, and there's still the possibility we can push higher here. However, the bears do have one thing they can hang their hat on. It's that if this was a lower high rejection and we come down here and break down below 487, then we will have the lower high, lower low, which will take us down towards 483. And of course, it's possible if we break 483, we could go even lower than that. Now, this is only valid if we break down to the lower low. We don't know this is a lower high because the other possibility is that it's a higher low and the bulls are getting ready to push higher towards the previous all-time high at 503. If we break 503, we go to a brand new all-time high at 510. So again, two very valid scenarios, and the bulls have the benefit of the doubt within the bull market and a bull trend because it is a bull trend until it's not. So if you're waiting to get bearish, you just simply need to wait until the triple Qs can break down below 487, and that should be your signal that you can start getting risk off and even shorting to lower prices. Until that day comes, I think you're going to have an easier time buying dips around these support zones. If you shorted this gap up, you did very well today, but that trade has already played out, and now it looks a lot easier to go long from support here. And then very quickly, I want to look at Bitcoin because this is significant. We are getting increase in volume as we are breaking and closing above the 200 daily moving average. And more importantly than that, we're also building a bull trend back yet again. And the 20 daily moving average is about to cross back above the 200 daily moving average. So Bitcoin is looking like it is trying to get a bull breakout once and for all. After many failed attempts to close above the 200 daily moving average, we are now back above it and building up bullish momentum. So things are looking bullish in Bitcoin. This is typically a risk on indicator that's telling us there is a lot more risk appetite out there in the market, which is more than likely going to carry over into the equities as well. So as long as Bitcoin is above 65,000 or above the 200 daily moving average at 63,000, I do think it is looking more like a risk on market, which goes hand in hand with the bull trends we are seeing in SPY and the triple Qs as well. Remember, when SPY and the triple Qs are looking bullish, you don't necessarily have to trade the indices. You can always go trade some of the market moving names, and that is what I'm going to continue to do in the Discord server. I'll be posting lots of swing trade ideas for Q4 so that you can load up now while it's low risk. And I do believe we are going to have a very strong finish to the year as traders and conclude a very successful trading year. So if you want access to all of my trade ideas, my technical analysis, and all of my intraday updates, which includes day trading, that is in my Discord server, which you can find out how to join by clicking on the link in the description of this video. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're crushing this market. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.